Okay, guys, so this is the campaign ad types for YouTube. So this is something that I'm just going to do a couple different exercises, really just kind of a live action one, and then also just look at the help center a little bit, right? Because the reality of it is these are constantly going to change. Now, there's the main ones that we're really going to be utilizing are the skippable video ads, the non-skippable ads, the bumper ads, and then these in-display ads, right? But it's more in search ads is what they are, and they're going to show up right here. Okay, and I'm going to show you examples of those. But the formats that you're going to find within the interface or within the actual help center, they talk about display ads, right? They talk about overlay ads. Both of these, as you see, 468 by 60 and 728 by 90, and then the 300 by 250 or 300 by 60 are different formats of the ads that you can utilize to target videos through display. So this isn't really a YouTube campaign, right? These are display, you're targeting YouTube videos via display campaigns, and you're utilizing the 300 by 250. This 300 by 60 is actually a banner ad. It's a little bit different size. I think it's actually 300 by 58. You can reference it back though in the original value and video slide deck that I've shared with you as well. It's going to show you exactly what formats are going to be available at each one. Gives you kind of a cheat sheet in there. These overlay ads, I haven't really have a whole lot of good quality experience with them, just because of the volume is so low, right? The majority of video or of people that are utilizing YouTube as basically a content network, really, and putting things out there or doing advertisements on their own videos, they're putting their own companion banners on there. So these overlay spots aren't as widely used, and they're usually kind of expensive to get in there, right? And majority of the time is this 468. They're going to be text ads down here, but that's the thing is most people don't write 468 by 60 text ads, right? Or 728 by 90 text ads. So there's not a lot of volume for those. The ones that you're going to see the most of are the skippable video ads. These are the ads, the in-stream ads right before videos, right? I'm going to show you here in a second. And then the non-skippable ads are the same thing. They're before, during, or after ads, but you just can't skip them, right? They're 15 seconds, and it's going to roll from start to finish unless you log out of your browser and close everything down or go to a different window, or actually, I guess, cancel out of that window. That's the only way you're going to get away from that ad, right? And then you have the bumper ads, which are 6-second ads, similar to the non-skippable ads, but they're 6 seconds, right? These are going to be more for branding. The non-skippable and the bumper ads, they're going to be more for branding, because if you remember back to our previous lesson as well, they only have the capability of doing CPM bidding on these ad formats. These sponsored cards, those are something that you'll actually put from your YouTube account when you put the videos live in there. So those are something that they actually just go along with the video automatically. Okay. The main ones we're going to focus on are these skippable video ads, non-skippable ads. And again, these are even going to fall into a couple different types of, advertiser. These are going to be, the branded, very brand minded, just worried about remaining top of mind awareness, brand recall after the sale, maybe come back, check us out, upsells. They're going to be more for that very, very defined audience that it's not going to piss somebody off, right? Like if with somebody were just first being exposed to a brand or a commercial and they can't skip through it, sometimes that can be annoying. It could actually potentially leave a bad taste in their mouth for your product, right? So for a lot of the top of funnel and just be getting awareness of your products, getting that initial exposure, you're going to want to use these skippable video ads. And then if we go to YouTube, finding all sorts of funny stuff. So if you go to these ads, right, and we click on one of these from the homepage, there's going to be this pre-roll commercial. All right. That's going to be your skippable ad. Okay. Those are skippable in-stream ads. If I skip it, goes to the video, right? That's exactly what that is, right? The in-display ads are going to be like, let's say I'm looking up motorcycle riding. or let's say car repair. You see these ads appear. These are the in-display ads, right? They're going to be longer in length, but again, people are going to be more engaged on them, so they can be longer. So people are actually seeking them out to try and find them. So that's where, you know, the longer form content works, you know, well there. But let's say we click on it. Right, the longer form content that'll be in here typically for longer stuff, there are going to actually be breaks in the videos, right? I don't know if I can get one within here without just sitting here watching the entire video. But on you like live stream and those kind of things, you're going to see additional points within the video that there may be an in-stream or a bumper ad, right? The bumper ads a lot of times will appear in the video or after the video. So those are the 6-second ads where they just more for brand recall, right? So those are the kind of how the ads are going to show up. So you just really want to make sure that your content is going to be relevant, right? Like you see how long we have. Oh, look, we're going to get a lot. Let's go back to YouTube here. Just by clicking around, we're not getting that. Let's click on the Bugatti commercial, right? So maybe not showing me too many ads because I didn't click on the first ones they showed or skip through it. So, and again, Google will, that's one of those things as well, even just kind of as an ultimate lesson within this thing is like, you have to realize is if you're ever talking to clients, you're ever talking to people, you know, or within your company and things like that, where they come up with these kind of conspiracy theories. Like Google's very, very intelligent, and a lot of the smart learning and the smart campaigns we've covered and those type of things are based off of user behavior. And if I'm clicking and skipping through constant commercials, they're not going to want to show me that, because in Google's eyes, they're giving away the free advertising. They look at it just as I would look at it, where I'm getting that free advertising. Oh, well, who cares if they're constantly skipping through my video? I'm not being charged. Well, the way Google's looking at it is we're losing money, right? Where they can go ahead and they can play this content. They can get more views, more value to that, and build that side of their business. So they'll kind of back away from that. So the different ad types, again, as you see that we're primarily going to focus within, you know, the lead gen and the e-com streams, or at least what Collateral Growth focuses on, is a lot of those in-stream kind of get that, kind of sink that hook in, and then we nurture it down through additional in-stream and kind of skippable ads, as well as moving on to in-display ads as well for more product and branded search within Google or within YouTube search, right? So those type of formats are really what you're going to focus on building out the most. A lot of that stuff is kind of peripheral. Again, it's more for larger scale, like definitely larger scale budgets. Okay. You definitely have a lot more money to do those type of campaigns. And it's also just for more of a long-term approach, right? It's not something that has a negative effect, but you always want to make sure that you are concentrating on your low-hanging fruit and grabbing that before you're trying to really reach out for something that may not come to fruition before you actually comes to pay the rent, right? At the end of the day. And that's what we really need to make sure is that if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, for lack of a better phrase. So you need to focus on, you know, the ad types that are going to deliver the top of funnel interactions and awareness, so that you can get that cookie placed. You can start, you know, improving that interaction, following them through the research phase, building that brand loyalty, the customization of it, and, you know, just that top of mind awareness, so that as they nurture themselves down through the interactions, through providing more additional value and solving those pain points as they come about, that you're constantly building a better experience for them. And your content as well, and that quality presentation will make sure you're still getting that high engagement, which is going to increase the quality scores and reduce your costs, and ultimately, you know, make your money go a lot further and result in a lot more money back in your pocket. So definitely utilize these two ad formats the most. And once you kind of conquered that and you're really getting consistent ROI, then you could potentially move to the other ones. And definitely reach out to me in the group, and we can definitely talk about some strategies and utilizing those. If you have any clients or you have any customers, or, you know, you want to utilize them within your own company, definitely open to strategize with you. But you know, bottom line is within this course, you really want to keep it simple and very hyper defined and rifle focused, so we can continue to make sure you're scaling at a profitable rate and putting more money back in your pocket. So we'll see you in the next lesson. We'll really dive into start tracking and do analytics and really putting some really understanding about the entire customer path throughout this entire journey. So we'll see you in the next videos.